Za posljednji prilog u današnjoj emisiji vrijedi uzrečica last but not least. Gost je predsjednik jedne od najeminentnijih hi-fi kompanija svijeta, a jedini kod nas imamo i video zapis.
Hello, I am Bill McKiegan. I'm the president of Dan D'Agostino Master Audio Systems. I'm thrilled to be here in Croatia. It's my first trip to Croatia. I'm here in Zagreb at our great dealership, Audio Arts, and Dennis, a wonderful supporter of our products, has a wonderful display of our gear, and we're so excited that he is part of our family at Dan D'Agostino. Dan D'Agostino is a very famous name. If you're not familiar with our company, he's one of the legends in high-end audio, helped start the industry with his company Krell back in the early 1980s. 2011 started a new company, specifically geared to the ultimate in music reproduction, and that's Dan D'Agostino Master Audio Systems. Here at Audio Arts is a wonderful display of different products that we make. We're very well known for our power amplifiers. You'll find the most exotic copper, exotic materials used, wonderful output stages, wonderful sound. We make great sound, but it's more than great sound, it's real sound. So if you're looking to hear what's possible in music reproduction, to hear the concert, to hear the recording as it was done originally, you should come and hear Dan D'Agostino Master Audio products here at Audio Arts. It's a fantastic setup with wonderful speakers and a great environment. The gear itself comes in a variety of pieces. We take each job that's specifically needed, we break it apart, we optimize each component, and then it's all put back together to give you the best sound possible. You should really come down and take a listen. When you do come down and give it a listen, you'll hear what we feel is the most important parts of music reproduction. We see it as three parts. One is information. That's the detail. That's what makes your hair stand on edge when you listen to a concert or an instrument. Then there's something called soundstage, which is depth and width in a recording, so that the band doesn't sound like they're all standing next to each other, but that there's the drummer in the back, or in an orchestra where there's the arc of the orchestra. You'll hear that kind of depth in our system. And then the final element is dynamics, is the wonderful impact that music can have, whether it be a drum, a trumpet, a guitar, whatever it might be. So when you come down and you listen to a Dan D'Agostino system, you will hear those three elements in the best possible system you'll ever hear. Okay, now here's one of the products that we have on display at Audio Arts. This is our Momentum integrated amplifier. You can see it's finished in a beautiful black anodized aluminum. We also offer it in a silver aluminum finish as well. It's currently off. I'm going to turn it on. You'll see the beautiful glowing watch-like meter face that we have for a volume control indicator, and it has the most supple, elegant volume control that is out in the business right now. Also has remote control, so you can do all that from your couch or sitting position. And let me go through just a few of the other elements on the integrated amplifier. You can see that we have this copper element here. Copper is not only beautiful, but it is also very functional. It is a cooling element. Allows us to put a very powerful amplifier into a relatively small package and still cool it and make sure that it protects itself and will last for a very long time with the best sound quality possible. You can see it's set up with two separate units, one sitting on top of another. What's happening here is that we take the power supply elements, the part that actually gets plugged into the AC wall, and put that in its own isolated chassis. That keeps the noise and any distortions that might happen from the power supply from creeping in to the audio circuitry. Again, we're looking for detail, we're looking for sound staging, and we're looking for dynamics. And by breaking those jobs apart and maximizing them in their own individual cabinets, we can get that job done. It's connected by a DC cable in the back to make sure it all works together, and then we go from there. We have a number of inputs, so you can connect up as many devices as you'd like. We do have different colors, so it's very easy to see from across the room what input is active at any one time. And something very unique in the high-end audio world are a set of tone controls. Tone controls have always been viewed as possible degradation elements to sound. Well, Dan and the engineers came up with a very clever circuit that allow us to get tone controls for those old records. Not every record we have, not every CD we listen to is the best sounding. So here's a way to listen to those sources, still enjoy the music, but make sure that they sound as good as they possibly can. They're engaged by just pressing the tone control button. It lights up so that you know that they're active. and when they're not needed, we can take them back off. And again, all this is available via the remote control. We have a special dark mode so that this display, after 15 seconds of non-use, will go dark, so that if you want to listen in complete darkness or lower illumination, we can have that drop out. And then anytime you touch a button, it illuminates again so that you can see what you're doing. One other feature we have that is also not very often seen in a high-end 2-channel or stereo system, and that is something we call theater throughput. There's a button labeled theater, and it bypasses all the volume control and allows somebody to integrate a home theater processor into their 2-channel system. So all of your music sources would be connected here for your best sound for your stereo listening, but then you connect a surround processor or cinema processor through that theater input, and we give you the best sound possible from your movies, from your left and right speaker, and then the rest of the system would be driven by the theater processor. So you can have the best of both worlds in one room. Best 2-channel stereo reproduction, and then also integration into your home theater without having to worry about dealing with 2 volume controls. It simplifies the matter completely. So when you come down to Audio Arts, talk to Dennis. He'll put something on for you to listen to and experience the full benefits of a Momentum integrated amplifier from Dan D'Agostino. They are all handcrafted in the US by a team of musicians, artists, and professional craftsmen using the best manufacturing techniques, materials, and a group of engineering principles and concepts that are just unmatched in our business. So again, please come down, see Dennis, and give a listen to what we're doing today.